Hello and welcome to another edition of TJ Video Game Reviews. I'm kicking off the month of November with yet another game from the DOS library, an educational title known across the world as Reading Rabbit. Reading Rabbit is an educational game developed by the Learning Company, the good people who gave us Treasure Mountain, and published to DOS in 1984. It features Reading Rabbit as he teaches kids ages 5 through 7, like it says on the box, the magical world reading. This is a game I quite enjoy as a kid, and the one thing I'm good at is reliving my past. So without further ado, this is Reading Rabbit. We're greeted to a cute and lovable title screen where you have to press the enter key to continue. From there we have 4 choices of game modes to choose from by clicking between the numbers 1 through 4. It's short, simple, and direct, easy enough for children to understand. If you click on one, you're taken to a factory where you have to put the white words on the shelves and shout anything that doesn't match. For example, if the 3-letter word has an E in the middle, like on the screen, you need to match that with words that have the letter E in the middle of it. And then shout everything else. If you're successful, even there's a little dance at the end. Much like an arcade game, you can play this mode endlessly. It doesn't necessarily get harder unless you're in the age group this game was targeted for, but you'll just be matching up different letters to the words until you're officially bored with the process. Then there's the second mode, which is matching words to their shape, such as hat, top, and peg. You'll want to select between the first 3 levels in the first panel, then the second, then the third, until all the words have been used up and matched to their respective pixels. Pretty self-explanatory. This mode, however, doesn't offer any variety, and you'll just continue to match the 3 same images to their words. The third mode is a little bit trickier if you're new to the game. You can always press the question mark key when you need help. Basically, it's like a word game. You have to pick another word that only has 1 letter difference from the previous word to make the word chain take off. Sometimes it can be tricky to see, but if you look carefully enough, you can get the hang of it. Then you can watch the chain go on its way. Then finally you have a masking call game. Basically you have to mask 2 different images together until everything has been revealed. You have an infinite amount of tries, so it's really a test of memory. Unlike some of the other game modes, you'll be masking different things in each round, until once again you eventually board the mode and go back to the main screen. Unlike Treasure Mountain, which had a story tied to it, this game doesn't offer just a feature. It's just a simple and straightforward educational game that your kids can play to learn a little more about words, shape, and reading. I let my children play it if I had any children. The graphics are decent but very primitive for its time. If you compare this game to later titles that came out on the DOS, like Reading Rabbit 2 for instance, it's basically night and day. One just can't compare to 2, which might be my favorite entry from the franchise and something I will review at a later date when I return to the DOS video game library. There's really not much music in this game. There's a little shingle at the title screen and when the rabbit dances for you, but they're both pretty basic. The sound effects however complement the game nicely and gives it that extra layer of flair that games in the 80s didn't always have. If I were to say there were any flaws in the game, it's that it definitely shows its age. Just looking at it, I'm sure you can tell when it came out and to what system. It's also really easy for adults going in who want to revisit their childhood games. But unless your kid is just a complete idiot, no offense, then they're likely not having much trouble with this game either. From the Reading Rabbit trilogy on DOS, this one is definitely the weakest of the 3. Overall, while the game is extremely dead and easy, I still find it rather nice treat to go back to get that blast from the past from my earlier childhood. It can still be challenging for younger children looking to learn how to read, and Reading Rabbit is a good character that is well defined. I give this game a solid 7 out of 10. That's it for this edition of TJ Reviews. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and show me for next week when I review a Game Boy Color game. Until next time, ta-ta for now.